goes 6 of 16 from the field. Murray trying to put the low jack on him again here. Tough shot by Mitch. Here's what being physical can look like. Using
Keegan
his
Murray.
chest. Yep.
It's just his length.
Sacramento really junking it up on defense, and it's got the Magic out of rhythm.
His shot is really starting to open up, and you just saw the confidence he shot that with.
Last 2 games, shooting 41.2% from 3. Jalen Williams trying to end.
Opens up the lane, and Domas always on time.
Jalen Williams trying to go right at him.
Kuminga. Now the switch, Murray's on him. Kuminga, a lot of dribbling here. And he's going to stick with it. Kuminga relentless.
Creative in that position and be able to pull things out of your hat instantly.
Scary Terry trying to get by Keegan. Keegan, nice.
That bucket you're talking about.
They've done that multiple times tonight. Jones in the corner from Irving. And Jones on the spin. His wraparound for lights
Over the screen. Great screen navigation by De'Aaron. Shot clock at 6 for Jaquez against Murray. Left.
Something so far that hasn't really come to light here in this game. So you got to expect that they're going to get it going.
Oh, Grayson Allen off.
through the third. Clippers trail by 9.
You know, Brian, I was just about to say, Clippers haven't gotten many transition points.
So can they finish the half in fine fashion? We're going to find out here. It should be 2 possessions to the Kings 1, and Keegan Murray forces another turn.
Sacramento early on, 6 of 10 from the floor. Here's Russell, step back, no.
He's got 7 made threes, which was 1 off his career best. Warriors with the ball, and right into the
On Taylor Horton Tucker nearly leads to a turnover. 4 on the clock. Marketing trying to get into his bag. Well played defense.
2 fouls, but I don't know that it's going to impact his minutes at all. There's a lot of faith in him from Mike Brown.
Direct.
Reeves couldn't lose it.
Really good throw.
And this is without De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
By far one of the quickest, fastest downhill running guards in the league.
He's averaging 30.
Those shooters out there and the ball moving, player movement. Sometimes you don't secure the defensive possession and Herder in the right place at the right time. Red Velvet.
Kings get back well. Curry pushes.
It's all Fox. You know, when Fox doesn't play, they don't have that.
Herder with 7 points. Sabonis has 8. It was about 20. He's taken 17 field goal attempts tonight.
Well, and 11 triples, right? And that's the thing. I haven't felt like
At half court. Brown on the drive against Murray. Got his chest.
I'm not taking blame for that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in it
I'm
at
not
all.
going to throw anybody under the bus. But Keegan, you know what? Give me that. Yes, sir. Give me that.
And you know what? When he struggles offensively, and he's had games where he's kind of been.
Bonus. 7-0 run for Sacramento. Durant drives in on Murray. Stripped to the ball.
Season going and not have to deal with that just yet. Warriors feel like they can.
Philly, Lakers host Utah as part of the in-season tournament. Shot clock reset to 14 on the foul, and a turnover as Murray gets the steal and the dunk.
Fighting away here, but at some point, they've got to try to break this Sacramento team.
Towns of times this summer. That's why Doug's off the bench right now, clapping his guy up. Murray with great defense
At 8. They switch. Now it's Keegan. Keegan forces a tough.
Want to coach.
Here is Curry. Sidestepping 3 is short.
Minutes for the Kings. And they're still bringing a lot of pressure to Steph. Keegan Murray using size on Steph here. We'll step back. Off front.
Course of games. You would think people can stop it, but let me tell you from experience, you know it's coming, you still can't defend it.
Wagner over Murray.
Murray had a quick 5 to start this third quarter. Thompson shakes Murray. Thompson.
A dazzling display from De'Aaron Fox in the first half. 10 for 14 from the floor, 21 points.
This here in this first half.
You know his confidence is surging. Curry trying to turn the corner, guarded by Murray. Tough shot.
Lead back up to 12 as we approach 3 minutes to go. Mitchell trying to get downhill. Murray got a hand up on the.
Kuminga in off the bench. And that is going to be a travel.
Trey Lyles got a little bling on. I'm not used to bling, I'm used to books.
Yeah.
Mr.
From downtown, a 48% clip. Horton Tucker tries a three. Comes up.
Mitchell on the wing, guarded by Keegan Murray. A tough defensive assignment for the second-year pro.
Now, we saw a blitz on the last possession on Banchero, but that was on the sideline, not up top.
Keegan trying to guard Banchero as well. And ooh, you look at the defense on this end as Keegan Murray making life difficult. Here's Jemison. Clock at 3. LaRavia, high-arcing contestant.
5 minutes per game. Right now, he's at 26. We'll see how much they have available for Draymond in the final 8-12.
Good stuff here.
Times do they kind of go away from him, and it's not even about going away from him because there's such an equal opportunity offense. And Royce O'Neal being, you know, kind of a big piece for them. And Frank Vogel talking before the game about how much he's changed things. He said he's just a big intangibles guy.
47%.
I think it's safe to say that the Kings have gotten better looks, I think.
A Luka 3 her last month, and to welcome her to a Maverick game tonight.
You can tell she would do that all day.
Yeah.
Though 54% from the field, but the passing is what was so impressive. Wembanyama
got off to a slow start tonight. Booker.
And now you've got Keegan Murray on Jordan Poole trying to...
My turn, I got it. Harris with 2 on the clock. Just gets it off in.
It's magic ball.
Wagner spins and fires.
Good many shots as we just saw.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox out, defense is going to be a...
Of his original 10 toes down, buddies.
The game is going too. You know, it's early. You might want to hold on to those 2 challenges.
Oh, Keegan with the rejection, get it out.
To kind of block them at the rim to make it.
Out of 15, shooting the long ball here in the first half. Jaquez. Oh, reject.
Keegan Murray with 6 points. Leads all scorers as John Collins trying to go right. What a rejection.
Against Utah on the opener, made 19 of them. Here's Paul wiggling around Murray. Gets denied by Keegan Murray.
What do you love about Sacramento? He said, I love the weather, man. I love the weather. Oh, Brogdon got away with a carry right there. Shot clock down to 5. Here's Shaedon Sharpe. This guy scored 30 against the Kings one game. This is
reason why I'd like to see them kind of load and help him out a little bit, take a little bit of the chance out of the game.
Okay. They seem to be hunting Murray, Katie, in the switches. They called him up. They got the switch, but not. And Monk 1 of 2 from the field now. Philadelphia can take the lead. Maxey says, I'm the best guy for the job. The top 10 in fast break points in the NBA this year. Luka working off the catch this time. Murray got a hand up.
Doncic poke away. Murray diving on the floor. Gives it up. Monk. Doncic. Pull up over Murray. In and out.
Yeah, I'd also say, man, what an incredible atmosphere it is here as Luka with the patented step.
Poole.
A minute to play. Hartenstein, extra pass. Here's Hart. 8-footer. Point outing against the Lakers to lead the Kings to that win. As Brunson gets downhill.
He's not strong enough to be able to handle Sabonis.
Vassell, mid-range jumper. Nope.
Some really critical plays as the Kings turn it over.
First one of the ball game. Caruso. Keegan Murray put him in the front.
That matters. That really matters. I think, what, 6 of the last 7 at home?
Yeah.
Which just, you know, that's just great going in the playoffs to have.
James Harden swatted by Murray.
66 for the Spurs.
Goes back to that word I was talking about, resistance, physicality.
Bonus, 8 points, 3 assists. Just can't even get a screen up there.
You know, Rich Jackson really tough shot.
Porter.
What does J-Dub do here? Drives in, tied up, had it taken away. Shot clock down to 8. Neesmith has an angle, an alley. Floats.
He had a Congo on him there, and he punished him as well.
Here's Sadiq. Villanova product. Going. Shot clock. Now down to 10. Jalen Johnson trying to slow roll his way. Power is
13 minutes. Goes with the leaner inside.
He's just a handful out of Jonesboro, Arkansas.
He's got a quick 9 points.
Beverly out top.
Kings here showing a little bit of his own.
Sure looked like it.
I mean, he is just growing so much within this organization.
And that...
He had that one night against Utah when he went nuts, hit 12 threes, and Murray poked.
Did he get traded?
Yeah.
Brother playing.
Right.
But that's not his game. He's not comfortable in taking that kind of shot.
Jalen Johnson, oh good.
Saying, hey, that's a foul.
Murray, Edwards. Domas now in double figures with 11. Here he is trying to help out on the inside. Missed last game against the Kings with a right ankle injury as
points since right there. Porzingis the kick out to Brown. Little hesitation maneuver
in the conversation for 6th man of the year. Once again, here's Keegan Murray as SGA.
2-point lead for the Kings. They've got 8 triples already, mid-range.
Great rebounding team, despite being one of the smaller teams in the league. But Jemski with 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot.
Sasha Vezenkov has come in.
His 3-point shooting so far this year. Russell driving, knocked out of bounds by clock.
Stares down Murray. Good defense.
Scramble to loose balls.
Keegan on Suggs on the switch. Suggs trying to get into his bag. Well,
a long way for the Jazz psyche going in the half.
They've given up 62, trying to hit the 50-point mark themselves.
20 already. Doubled up his scoring average.
Stops, and they have not been capable of doing that against this Kings team with a great amount of frequency.
And Bridges stay hot. Leaves it, taken away.
23 for De'Aaron Fox. Russell slips, lost his balance.
Harrison Barnes. Little second side action here with Gordon driving on Murray. Gordon with that big ball. Get good look. Wagner off the ball screen. Banchero spins on Murray. Stayed down well defensively.
Herder makes 1 out of 2. Here's Dunn, hanging on a pivot.
Insisting that he get an update from De'Aaron, and he waved him off, and he's like, I'm all right, I'm all right.
Don't talk to me now, Coach. I'm busy.
Elimination. Russell, 3:12 to play. D'Angelo wards off Murray.
Offensively right now.
6 in the game for Keegan Murray. He averages 16. Cleaver to Grant Williams. Sabonis runs out at him.
Got it.
You did. He had to say hard. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, as you...
points, 6 assists for Domas. 13-0 Sacramento run. Shot clock. Sacramento, their largest lead of the game now, 11. And look at Murray get after it defensively.
And you got to point out that it's not like he's not chasing around. One of the
left Murray to go for the steal and got burned on the backdoor cut. Very rarely do we see that happen when he takes those types of calculated gambles.
4th assist already for Sabonis, who still has not scored. Need ahead by 16. Here's Rozier, a one-hander, spins out.
Already, you're at the midway point of that second quarter, and what was it, 104 points they put up against this team in Sacramento?
Yeah, 111-104, the final rebound. Number 2 overall pick out of Alabama. trying to get in his bag, going one-on-one. No. Oh.
Brooklyn has made 7 of its last 11 field goals. Dinwiddie's been a big part of it with 11 points. Forcing the issue again. Dinwiddie gets in the paint, spins around, forces it up, comes up short. Dinwiddie will run the show with 14 to shoot. Leave it for Bridges. Against Murray once again. Bridges gets him on his back. 6 to shoot, loses the handle, loses his footing, another turnover.
By 8. Keldon Johnson pounded by Murray. Murray trying to fight over the screen. Johnson draws some cut.
There's a competitiveness. There's a maturity that belies his years. And maybe his best attribute, in addition to the extraordinary skills, that temperament, that work ethic, that bounce back at that age is special.
Fox on Sohan. Mike Brown trying to make Fox one of the best two-way guards in the entire NBA.
Missed it, but there's Reeves getting the rebound. Shot clock back to 14. Good defense by Murray. Reeves has his pass broken.
Bonus when he was on a Russian team in the World Championship games. That wasn't pleasant.
Arvydas, one of the all-time great big men passers. Did more than that, obviously, but here's Davis. Just 1 for 5 from the floor. A long 2. Hoisting, no good.
So if you want to double team one of their guys, you're putting your defense at risk.
54% shooting for Sacramento. 9 threes here in the first half. Fall away 2 is good.
He knows he has to have a big scoring game. Sasha Vezenkov, signed in the offseason, a EuroLeague MVP, great outside shooter, getting his first playing time. Keegan Murray took it from Steph. Steph fouled him.
He stayed with Steph off the handoff. Job number 1 is done. He's right on him. It's just his knee bone, his kneecap.
Kessler sets the drag screen. Sensabaugh picks up his dribble with 10 on the clock.
I'm seeing here early in this first quarter, but they have to carry it for 48 minutes.
That resounding round of applause you heard from the Golden One Center.
Here comes Sharp. Oh, get it out of here. Keegan.
To go. Yeah, surprisingly, I looked him up. Only 31 years old. Seems to be older. He's been around forever. Trailing the play. Now Jokic trying to get Porter going here. York trying to get the ball to Brown. He's got it. Around the screen he goes. It's a good one. Jokic. He's a 31%er from there. Career lows in all.
Still up. He's okay. It looks like we'll monitor that. Here's Benedict Mather trying to sneak his way. Elbow jumper.
He has not been in double figures.
Here comes LaRavia. Clock is at 3. Snaking the screen. Back. Aaron Fox now with 8. 8-point lead, largest of the game. Turnover, Grizz.
An open look.
This Raptors team, they've lost 7 straight games as Gary Trent Jr. front rims a jumper.
Think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and repair experts. Martin tried to sit
on a back-to-back.
That is brutal. Just customs alone is brutal.
Bogdanovich, who has
But Monk, he makes the solid passes in the interior.
15 points, almost 16 points per game on second chance points. DeJounte.
When Domas Sabonis, Larry did a great job understanding who he is.
Jose tried.
Floor. Green gives it right back. Kuminga posting up Murray. Turnaround.
Understand him taking the gamble here.
Well, you can't hide him on Banchero. That's not exactly hiding him. A good
Back on those dribble handoffs in terms of a guy who will get shots off them is Herter.
Yep.
Air ball falls for Luka.
Oh, Burks. Blocked again.
A moment. Butler double teamed. It goes away. Jaquez rejected.
Shards guarded by Murray. They clear it out. Shards stops the body. Look at
Shearer with 10 assists. He's never had double figures assists before this season. Murray on Wembanyama, falling away. Difficult.
Keon Ellis right at the rim. Nice dunk by Ellis.
Nice rim run, Keon Ellis. Oh, get that shot out of here. Keegan with the defense leads to Koulibaly nearly ripped as Keegan.
George posting on Murray. Quick move into the paint. Mitchell on him. As you mentioned, slowing it down. Looking for Siakam, guarded by Keegan Murray. Pascal trying to use the quickness.
In the playoffs last year, he didn't take advantage. Wiggins.
Fultz on the drive. Jonathan.
Wild at him. 9 to shoot for the Lakers. Reeves all the way, block shot.
It's by Grant Williams, forced it. Jaden Hardy waiting on a trailing Grant Williams. Kings in front. Mavs trying to do something about that. A block by, and the lob pass too close to the rim. Upstairs from Monk, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Luka down the lane. Oh.
Right. Oh, Horton Tucker, he traveled, got away with it.
Curry gets by Herder. Stephen Curry denies.
Shooting 37% from three. Has continued to improve that aspect of his game.
Dinwiddie.
Good. In fact, they had the highest offensive rating in NBA history, a 48-win team after just 30 the previous year.
Offensive player.
Derek Jones had a three-point play, a moment to go. Here is Irving driving inside.
The league had a 20-point lead in the fourth and lost.
Austin Reeves. The Western Conference during this run. AD underneath, good pass. Well, they
game. Buddy Hield looking for Miles Turner on the roll. No.
And they can add to it. Gordon. The drive. Layup, no.
Knocked away by Martin. Fox hustling back on defense and blocked from behind.
He's ecstatic right now, the effort that his team has given.
Aaron Fox coming back to the scorer's table. Here's GG on the dribble run. 4-second differential between the clocks. Oh, get it out of here.
Games as the Warriors started 27 of them.
Oh, look at, they bottled up Bogdanovich. Clock at 3.
And he has been the picture of efficiency here against the Jazz.
Yurtseven inside over Murray.
Ball floor. Isn't that the story behind it?
Yeah, I dug a little deeper, Katie. I talked to his dad about it.
The previous games where they were able to rally together in the second half, and hopefully they can do that here tonight.
Thanks, Megan. Well, the Nets had missed their last
10. 2 minutes to go. Rashawn inside was
Way Herder with the deflection. OG just trying to bully Kevin Herder. Get it out.
White, guarded by Monk. Spins. Phillips inside, and Keegan Murray.
Gillespie before this game, and he's sung his praises. He said Colin Gillespie has this edge about him.
Plays physical as Holmgren. Went into that spin, got it back outside as Barnes defends SGA. Nice cut, there is Giddey, but blocked him.
Harrison Barnes set to check in next whistle. Oh, get it out of here.
Game, what are you seeing from the other guys not named Fox or Sabonis?
Man, their plan by could correct those things even a little bit. And this ball game, this lead is not as good.
Harrison
asking for a foul, no whistle. This is Brown against Murray. Spins and
started 10 games last year because of injuries, only 61 overall. Now Brandon ready to rise over Murray on the follow-away.
On the season heading into this game, and one of those losses was that 20-point come from behind.
Strus off the screen, picked up by Barnes. Good hands, high hands by Murray, and hands again by.
Long lead pass went right to Murray.
And rebounded by Nurkic. That outlet picked off. Pass comes out to Bradley Beal. KD filling the lane. Back to Beal. Murray back.
Thunder had a 2-for-1 opportunity if they won. Instead, they turned it over. Here's Keegan, guarded by Shea, right up on him. Gets his own board. Count it.
Bonus, no foul. 2 to shoot. Highsmith running out of time. It's a
draws a double. And that pass broken up by Keegan Murray. Driving and running straight downhill, finishing over top of Pirtle.
That 2016 draft class.
The building's live. Adebayo against Lyles. Murray took his corner. And a precious possession falls by the wayside. Great hustle. Murray with the steal and spin and finish.
That drop trying to protect.
Got to be aware of it. Reed on the roll on the pass from Hield. Good hands by.
You know what? Like, people call him Baby Jokic, but the fact that he really doesn't shoot the ball well, that's a big difference.
Shea spins, tied up. Fortunate to keep it. Jay will. And finally, Ellis.
Had a double-double last time these two teams played. Clint Capella double. How about Keegan Murray?
Harris goes quickly against Sabonis and got ripped by Murray. Up court to Monk on the fly. Malik lays it.
Now, I got to keep in mind, maybe even 3 of those turnovers are the offensive fouls.
Ish Smith gets to the deck, loose ball.
Well, just doing a great job following plays. Those are hustle things. Those are the controllables that Mike Brown.
Your point last night was a great one. And I didn't feel the minutes against the Blazers were tough minutes.
Yep. And right there, you had him kind of boggled down a little bit, but his creativity off the bounce and then the ability to finish.
That's what it's all about, man.
Coming up later, Followill will rank his favorite Big Ten airport.
Good find.
Jaden Hardy around the defense. Way up for Josh Green. Games 3 for 6 tonight.
The ball was a hot potato around the perimeter.
Luka bisects the lane on the drive. And
Ivy in transition. Oh, the look away to Duren.
In transition, take a look at him right here. Gets his feet set, takes the hit straight in the chest from Jaden Ivey, who, by the way, has been going so aggressive.
Misses his first try, the former Warrior. Warriors want to push it. Wiggins aggressive to start this game, but it all rejected.
Well, I mean, this is the closest the Kings have been since about the 7:40 mark.
And if the guys can start individually.
Turnover, Sacramento. Here come the Blazers. Grant right into the living room. Offensive foul. No, they call a block. My daughter, this was Sunday. She's like, "Dad, we should get cookies." I'm like, "Quinn, weren't you at the game last?"
Gobert, little Euro, takes the contact at an offense.
More patience, Keegan. You got size. You did the work. Don't give it up so easy.
Speaking of doing the work, James the rebound. 1 assist away from a triple-double. Here's James dumping it. There's the triple-double. No.
Use their defense to get out in transition, really put pressure on this Heat team.
Right, that's going to be a
3. Alex Len tracking. 3 on the clock for Warren as Keegan takes the hit.
Racing the other way, right into Murray, and a whistle and a foul.
And this Knicks team, this is what they do. They get their hands up, and there's OG Anunoby. Filling it. That's an early heat check from Trey Lyles.
He's playing against his former team, and right there.
All right, we'll update you on him as soon as we find out. Offensive foul going